And within these spaces, this is where you're going to be able to choose what missions you want to go on. You're going to be able to get information about the StarCraft universe and kind of see just kind of other cool little items within each space. We really want each of these spaces to be as interactive as possible. So you can spend as much time in these areas or as little. Like if you want to just kind of skip through and go straight to missions, you can do that. If you kind of want to play around in the area, you can kind of do that at your leisure. So we have some different areas that you can click on. Like for example, we got a jukebox over here, which turns off the music and turns it back on. We're hoping as we get further along, we'll be able to actually add several different tunes that you can kind of choose from. We also have this cool little bulletin board area here, which as you progress in missions, you'll actually see different kind of postings that go up there, and you can kind of click on each one and kind of hear what Rainer has to say about them. Oh, pretty bad. Yeah, are you guys hearing that okay? I didn't hear that sound real well. Yeah, okay. Just checking. Making sure that everyone's hearing this, because he's actually saying stuff.
The old heavens devils. Yeah. We sure raised hell, all right.
Yay, sounds better. All right, so as you kind of go through, we'll kind of have different kind of fun things in the multiplayer. You can see that might even have something to do with kind of the different actions you take in the campaign. And
yeah, I'm up from filming, dude.
Space, so
call me curious, but how'd you get out?
I made it. I'm filming, so I gotta go.
I busted out of my cryo freezer while they were transporting me to New Folsom. Oh, I must have killed at least a dozen guards with my bare hands.
Yeah, I've heard this one before. But you left out the part where you walked on water and made off with a warden's daughter.
Don't you get uppity with me, boy. I heard all about you becoming a big-time freedom fighter while I was away. What happened, Jimmy? The war for truth and justice getting too much for you.
I ain't licked yet, Tychus. And I promise you, Mengsk is going down one way or another. Meantime, just remember you need me one hell of a lot more than I need you.
You ain't changed a bit.
So the idea of a lot of the different character interactions is really for you to be able to kind of learn more about the characters, learn more about Rainer and his motivations, sometimes even learn more about upcoming missions. And so now I'm going to, rather than just concentrate in this area, I'm going to start using cheats to kind of skip a little bit around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip this next mission. What you normally would have done at this point is go in and actually play a specific mission where you actually get the artifact from the Dominion. So I'm going to skip that mission. You'll see kind of what would have happened after the mission was completed.
So who's your mysterious buyer, Tychus? Who are we supposed to hand this artifact over to?
A bunch of eggheads I ran into called the Mobius Foundation.
Mobius? They're a legitimate research group. Why the hell are they talking to you?
As soon as your boy Mengsk made it illegal to trade in alien goods, they got desperate. You know me, Jimmy. I am a great patron of the sciences.
All right, so this is now kind of after that particular mission, so there'll be different things in the story space that may have changed. Like, for example, we can now click on the TV and get kind of a
Recent reports of growing unrest on Marsara took a dangerous new turn today. Kate Loveland was on the scene.
Just hours ago, insurgents raided this Dominion facility. The Dominion Security Control has informed us that the base was neutralizing dangerous bioweapons left over from the last war. Strictly as a precautionary measure, martial law has been declared as the hunt for the missing weapons begins.
biosignatures landing at the abandoned dig site. Given their current course, the Zerg will overrun this location within the hour.
I swear, man, I didn't know nothing about no Zerg.
Hell, we gotta hold out long enough for extraction. If we man the bunkers and hold those two bridges as long as we can, we just might stand a chance. We're gonna have a real fight on our hands here.
I've been in plenty of holdouts before.
Not against the Zerg, you haven't.
So this is the third mission in the campaign, so you can see that actually we're not just making an adventure game this time out. We still have the missions themselves. I just kind of was concentrating a lot of this presentation on showing the newer stuff, since the missions themselves, you'll see, are kind of just very good Starcraft missions. This mission itself is a holdout mission, so you can kind of see the timer up here. You have to hold out for 20 minutes. If you kind of look around the map, you'll see that the Zerg is actually starting to invade. And we're not going to play this entire mission, but as the mission progresses, this creep will actually get closer and closer. The civilian areas are going to get taken over, and you're going to get increased waves to actually come off the base. So kind of the new thing in this mission for the player, and I know for all you guys that play StarCraft a ton, it seems pretty simple, but really teaching players how to. So as this mission goes on, there'll be lots and lots of Zerg units are going to come across these bridges and make life difficult, along with some of the air units will be coming across. And really what the player's got to learn is how to use bunkers, how to repair them. There's the Zerg now.
Here they go. Lock and load.
So obviously the first few waves are going to be pretty easy as long as the player learns to put their units in the bunker. But rather than kind of use the whole panel up with me actually playing the mission, I'm going to skip ahead to the end of the mission so you can kind of get an idea of how hairy it actually gets at the end.